Hello students, in last section we have already discussed about the effect of an autonomous change in aggregate demand on income and output. Students, today we are going to take the more information about the multiplier mechanism. Students, all of you know the production of the final goods which employs the factors like the labor, capital, land and organization, and in the absence of the indirect taxes or the subsidies, the total value of final goods output is distributed among the different factors of the production, means wage to labor, interest to capital, rent to land, etc. Students, according to the Keynes, initial increase in investment which increases the final income by the many times. Then students, what is the multiplier mechanism? Here multiplier means it is the ratio of total change income to initial change in investment. See here, multiplier means it is the ratio of the total change income to the initial change in investment. Means here, if there is increase in the investment, then what happens? When increase in the investment, it leads to change in the consumption, and when there is a change in consumption which turn to lead there is a change in income or there is a change in output. Means if there is increase in the investment which leads there is a change in consumption, and which turn into lead to change in the income and the output. Means here the ratio of the total change in the income to the initial change in investment. This ratio expressing the relationship between the income and increase in the investment. See students, the ratio of the total change in income to the initial change in investment, which expressing the relationship between the income and the increase in investment. Therefore, K is equal to delta Y divided by delta R. Here, K means the multiplier, delta Y means increase in income, and delta I means increase in the investment. So, the multiplier is equal to delta Y divided by delta I, means the change in or increase in income divided by increase in investment. Then we will get the multiplier. For example, suppose here the investment increases from 500 crore to the 700 crores, and the same time income increases from 1000 rupees to the 2000 rupees. if we wanted to calculate the multiplier, then we use this formula. Multiplier means K is equal to delta y divided by delta I, means increase in income divided by increase in investment. So all of you know the initial income is the 1000 and it may be increases to the 2000. So here changes which happen in the investment means here the 2000 minus 1000. Likewise, the increase in the investment, here the initial investment is 500 crore and the increased investment is this 700 crore. So here this 700 minus 500. So 2000 minus 1000 is equal to 1000 divided by 700 minus 500 is equal to 2000. So 1000 divided by 200 is equal to 5. So the multiplier is a 5. So students, here the multiplier effect of the initial increase in investment, it is depend upon the MPC. MPC means here the marginal propensity to consume. So students, the multiplier effect of initial increase in the investment, it is depends upon the marginal propensity to consume, and value of multiplier, it is determined by the marginal propensity to consume. See students, here the multiplier effect of the initial increase in investment, it is depends upon the MPC, means the marginal propensity to consume. But the value of multiplier, which is determined by the marginal propensity to consume, means if the marginal propensity to consume is higher, then multiplier also higher, and if the marginal propensity to consume is lower, then the multiplier also. So here the value of multiplier, it is always more than the 1. Here it is a very important, the value of multiplier always more than 1, and the marginal propensity to consume, it lies between the 0 and 1. In your examination, this question will be asked for 1 mark. Fill in the blanks or maybe choose the correct answer. Marginal propensity to consume, which lies between, they give the options. Within the option, you write the marginal propensity to consume, which lies between the 0 and 1. Means here, if income increases, consumption does not increases. Then here the marginal propensity to consume is 0. See here, why the marginal propensity to consume lies between the 0 and 1. Because here, if the income increases, then the consumption does not increases. Means sometimes the consumption does not increases. So the MPC is the marginal propensity to consume is equal to 0. Or suppose if the consumer use the entire income to the consumer, to the consumption of the goods and services, then the marginal propensity to consume, it is 1. See here, if the consumer use his or her entire income to consume only the consumption of the goods and services, he uses his entire income, then the marginal propensity to consume it is equal to 1. Or suppose if the part of income means change in the income on the consumption, then the marginal propensity to consume it may be the less than the 0 or maybe less than the means if the consumer may be spending the part of income on the consumption of the goods and services, then the marginal propensity to consume it may be less than 1 or less than the 0. And students, the multiplier is always positive. See here what I said, the multiplier is always positive, right? It can be calculated by the k is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus marginal propensity to consume is MPC. And suppose if the MPC means the marginal propensity consumed is deducted from the 1, then we will get the marginal propensity to save. See here, if the marginal propensity to consume deducted from the 1, then we will get the marginal propensity to save. Means this above formula we can be expressed like this. K is equal to 1 divided by PS means 1 divided by the marginal propensity to save. So students, next concept is working of the multiplier, means how the multiplier is working. Students, given new investment will create an additional income by same amount. So the process however does not end there. Means the process of the multiplier, it maybe does not end. How? See here. All of you know, if there is an increase in income, it leads to increase in the consumption. Why it leads to increase in the consumption? Because here the income of the consumer increases, and if the income of the consumer increases, definitely there is an increase in the consumption. Means the consumer may be spend his income to use or to consume the goods and the services. So increase in income, it leads to increase the consumption. And here this additional consumption expenditure which becomes the new income. See here what I said. Here the increase in income, it leads to increase the consumption, means use of the goods and services. And if increase in the consumption, these additional consumption expenditure which becomes the new income, and it leads again the new consumption expenditure. Means here, if the income of the consumer increases, he may be think to use the different types of the goods and services, and he spent some part of the income on the consumption, and this additional expenditure on the consumptions which is made by the consumer, which becomes the new income of the some person, and this new income lead the new consumption expansion. Means this process goes on till the final increase in many times the initial increase. See students, this process goes on till the final increase in the many times initial increase. We will explain it with the help of diagram, with the help of the example. See students, here the new investment is 100 crores. See here, the new investment is 100 crores. And this new investment leads to the additional income of the 100 crores. How? See here, additional income which is spent on the consumption. See what I said. The new investment is 100 crores, and this new investment which leads to the additional income of the 100 crores, and additional income which spent on the consumption means this additional income which spent by the consumer on the use of the goods and services, or to purchase the goods and services. Means here all of you know the consumption or the use of the goods and services which depends upon the marginal propensity to consume. We have already discussed about it. Suppose here the marginal propensity to consume is 1 divided by 2, or maybe it is 0.5. Then the total consumption expenditure of the commodity is. What is the total consumption expenditure of the commodity? In this example, all of you know, here the new investment is 100 crore and the additional income of the consumer it is of the 100 crore. So here suppose all of you know the consumption depends upon the marginal propensity to consume, and suppose the marginal propensity is 0.5 or half, then the total expenditure, consumption expenditure of commodity is 1 divided by 2 into 100, means here the 100 crores is equal to 50 crores. And suppose these 50 crores re-emerges as an income in the next stage. Means here this income may be here the consumer may be spent to consume the different types of the goods and services. Means these 50 crores re-emerge as an income in the next stage. Means here the 1 divided by 2 into 50 means it is 25 crores. Means out of the 25 crores it will be spent on the consumption. Means this process will be go on until the consumption becomes 0. So students, here the process of the multiplier it will be go on until the consumption becomes 0. Students, here the total income created is the 100 plus 50 crore plus 25 till the 200 crores. So here the multiplier is 2, means here 100 crore into 2 is equal to 200. Means here the multiplier is equal to 1 upon 1 divided by 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 into 2 divided by 1 into 1 equal to 2 divided by 1 is equal to 2. So multiplier is 2. So students, in this way, in our economy, the multiplier is working. In your examination, this question may be asked for the 4 marks. Explain the multiplier mechanism with the help of example. That time you should write the first, what is the multiplier? Means it is the ratio of the total change income to the initial change in investment. And also you give the example and how the multiplier works in economy, you explain it. Hope all of you understood this concept. Thank you.